What's up, everybody? It's your boy DJ Green Guy, and I wanted to talk about how to view the charts on the Radio Impact Top 10 charts, and how to view, your song when it's played on the radio, and also your song is eligible for a plaque if it hits these top 10 charts. But I'm going to put the link to this site on this video. So if it's on YouTube, it'll be in the description. If it's on Instagram, it'll be down below in the comment section, or wherever, whatever platform it is, you'll see this link. But this link shows you how to get to the top 10 charts for all 13 active Radio Impact radio stations. And currently, today as it stands, we have 13 of them. We do have build your own Radio Impact radio stations, so we could always add more. If people want to add more, we'll connect their chart for their radio station here on this page. So this is where you go. You can either click the name of the station here, it'll take you to the radio station where you can listen to it, or if you scroll down below this image of Mr. Loco holding up a plaque for Grams Uncut, reaching the number 1 on the charts here. That's an example of one of those plaques that you could get. You're plaque eligible once your song hits the top 10 of any of these Radio Impact radio stations. Now, the difference between hitting the top 10 here and your song reaching the top 12, which is this right here, is we have a historical snapshot of every Radio Impact top 12 since January of 2022, when the charts for Radio Impact started. Okay, so January 2022 is the beginning of the Radio Impact Top 12. We have historical record of all of those. So if you want to see a previous Top 12, you can just click here at the bottom where it says go here to view all historical charts. And when you click this, you can, see all the different charts. We actually have it. It's just, it's actually here in right here. Click here. So yeah, I gotta update that link down there. But this is it here. We got all the January 2022 through January 2024 charts right here. And right here, you can see all the charts from 2022 on the present day. Okay. So the difference between the top 12, okay, what you just saw, and this is the top 12. And the top 10 for all the radio stations is we don't keep a record of every top 10. So if your song hits the top 10 and we don't screenshot it and put it on social media from that radio station, it could be on here, and if we didn't screenshot it, it's gone. If your song didn't reach the top 12, it's gone. So we can't go back in history and make a plaque for that. So it either has to be active on that top 10 to make a plaque for it, or we have to have a screenshot of that. But we actually have a screenshot of every Radio Impact Top 12. So to have your song hit the top 12, it basically gets scored on how many of these radio stations it hit the top 10 on. For example, Chris Brown is number 1 on Mix Show Blast. His song Sensational is number 1. Okay, so Mix Show Blast is number 1. It's number 2 on the Radio Impact Top 12 because it doesn't have as many spins as this Michael King Kong featuring the Game song called Drive By, which is number 1 on the top 12. That song is in heavy rotation on all 13 Radio Impact radio stations. That's why it's number 1. Chris Brown's song number 2 has almost as much rotation. Now, each one of these songs, when you click the song itself, it'll take you to where, if it's registered properly on the chart, you'll even see a YouTube link to the music video for it, like this one. Not all of them have that. But if you keep scrolling down, you can see how many spins it has on all these different Radio Impact radio stations, as well as other stations, that pop up here. But you can see most of these ones that is in heavy rotation on are Radio Impact radio stations, like the Machiavelli Assassin, the Mix Show Blast, so on and so forth. But if you want to prove your song is in rotation and you want to figure out how to do it, a perfect example is you can click on any of these blue ribbons of the radio station, like 98.2 The Beat, Vegas Jackpot 100. We're gonna take the one that I started with King Assassin and my homies from Philly way back, SOA's Radio, for example. I'm gonna click on this right here, SOA's Radio. It takes you to the station's online radio box, okay? And you can either hit play here to listen to it, or you can keep scrolling down, and here you can see some of the songs that have recently played on the air. You got Michael King Kong, Follow Me, Chris Brown, the one I just mentioned, and then below it is a song in black text, which doesn't have a hyperlink. So that means that this one wasn't registered on the chart properly, and I'm gonna get to how to register your song in a minute. It's two free companies that allow you to register your song, LUMINATE and SoundScan. I'm gonna show you all that in just 1 second, okay? But to see your song and how many times it's played, you just click on whatever radio station it is, in this case, SOA Radio, and click playlist right here. And now it's gonna open up a page that shows you the recent last week. So from Thursday of last week, April the 18th, Friday, April 19th, Saturday, you can click on any of these days and see the whole playlist for that day. Tuesday, today's Wednesday, right? And you can see all the songs that are showing up properly on the chart. So for example, we got DJ King Assassin featuring Craig Stevens and Lloyd LAL's Heartbreak Hotel. Now if I click that, similar to that Chris Brown one, if they had a music video for it, it would show up here. In this case, there's just the track, and it shows you how to get to it on iTunes, right? But here you can see all the radio stations that's currently getting rotation on, and how many spins it has on all those, right? So that's pretty cool right there, you know what I'm saying? Now, how do you get your song registered so it shows up in blue and hits the chart properly? That's real easy. I got a couple of links. I'm gonna put them in the bio and stuff like that. I'm gonna share them with you guys. But one of them is called MediaBase. So here's MediaBase right here, okay? So you just go here, and when you click on this link, you're gonna put in your information for your email address, your phone number, which I'm gonna have to delete that out and edit this video before I post it. I don't want motherfuckers calling me and shit. I don't want everybody knowing my number. You know what I'm saying? Your song title, your artist name, you know what I'm saying? Your label name, your release date, your UPC number, right? All that information you'll have from your distribution company. Right here you got your ISRC codes and shit like that, right? And then this is a free service. When you're done, you upload your MP3 right here and hit submit, okay? And there's another one called LUMINATE, all right? It's a similar thing to that. And I'm gonna put the link to it in the chat here so that way y'all can get to it. It's also free. You have to submit both of these shits. If you don't submit both, it probably won't show up in blue, okay? And here's LUMINATE. Similar thing, you give them your email address, your song title, all that type of shit. And so that's how the chart works. If your song is properly tracked on the chart, it takes you there. The ones that didn't fill out the form, we can still track it. If your song has more spins than all the other ones, we can track it